Are there any places we need to avoid during the day? We're going next week for a few days. Oh, during the day it's quite okay everywhere. But if you're a tourist and you want to see something beautiful, then I would recommend you to stay in the first, second, and third district and leave the other districts out because yeah. I mean, there are some nice exceptions like Schönbrunn or something, but other than that, the nicest place you will find is always in the first district. Just depending on how long you stay. I mean, if you have longer time, then of course you can watch a little more. But basically, it's not unsafe. It's not unsafe during the day. But at night, please don't go to the parks at night. That's not so smart. This is a big city. I mean, it's like in every other city. So, yeah. These are the beautiful flowers here where the bees are around. And now we're going to go see Strauss, Josef Strauss. So the Strauss is over here. This is basically his statue. And yeah. So here's a park. It's a recreational area. And definitely the air is much better in here than it is out there on the street. So you can breathe a little. And in the mornings, you've got people here doing yoga and meditation and Tai Chi. You also find people here, especially in that meadow back there. They always do yoga and Tai Chi and whatever. So, but in the mornings, in the early mornings. So, and as you can see, the city has decorated everything here for the Eurovision Song Contest. So, the city is now in the song contest kind of fever. I'm not sure if Mr. Strauss would have liked something like the song contest. He probably would have said, I'm going home. Der dreht sich wahrscheinlich im Grabe bei sowas, bei dem Gejaule. Thanks, we're visiting the center and the zoo. Yeah, the zoo is okay. Yeah, the zoo is okay. Yeah, the zoo is okay. Yeah, they have a special unit, I think, from the FBI in New York, which is here. And this special unit from the FBI in New York is here to protect the candidate from Israel, because the candidate from Israel is taking part in the song contest. And as this candidate from Israel is taking part in the song contest, they have sent special protection only for him, because some other countries have said we decline to come because of them. So there is a big conflict around the whole thing. So me personally, I don't go there because why would I? I mean, it's a bunch of people who cannot sing, and yeah, the whole thing is made up. I mean, it's already clear before the whole contest starts who will win and stuff like that. So it's a little bit, yeah. Now I have a fly in my eye. Great. That's always the best thing when the flies are dying in your eyes. So to all the people who are coming next week, take your sunglasses with you even on a day like this, because otherwise these tiny little flies will fly into your eyes and die there. So yeah, so that's the little lake with the ducks and everything. Ducks and swans and everything. You know, it's really hard with these flies in your eyes. It's horrible. Oh, that stuff stinks, you know, that brown stuff there, that stinks a lot. So here you've got Anton Bruckner's statue. And this is a thing that is supposed to give you the time and the temperature and the air pressure. So it also tells you on the top where is north, east, south and west. I hope you can see that. And it gives you the time, but the time is wrong here at the moment. Or it's maybe the time of somewhere else, I don't know. Yeah, but definitely is a nice place to sit and rest, because here you've got the ducks, the duckies, and it's especially nice when they have babies. In the spring the ducks have babies, and then you can sit here and watch the duck babies. That's really nice. So somebody wrote something, but the algorithm somehow threw it out. Okay. So let's watch the duckies. Duckies. All of the male ducks. And somebody littered the water here, which is bad. But it can also happen through the wind. You know, the wind is always carrying stuff into the water. Vienna, best town, somebody says. Hibiscus. Hibiscus, I like your name. You're named after a flower and a tea. Hibiscus says Vienna, great. Yeah, so... So let's sit and rest a little bit here and watch the duckies. So this male duck is obviously checking away the woman, the female duck. He was already warning her, and then she swam away. So obviously ducks have the patriarchy as well. Flip joined. Hey Flip. So guys, thank you so much for all of your likes, shares and follows on the channel. So he is obviously the bully here because he's going to everyone, shooing them away. That's the bully right there. That's the bully. You can see that he's hunting everybody. Look at this, how aggressive he is. Jeez. Hibiscus says you're lucky to live there. I doubt that. I doubt that because the entire world is a cage, you know, it's a cage. So it's a cage with basically a prison with financial, wie sagt man da? A prison with shopping possibilities for obedient inmates. That's what it is. And if you're not an obedient inmate, if you are somebody who knows, somebody who sees behind all of the lies and behind all of the schemes and behind all of the programming, then you are not manageable anymore, you're not programmable anymore, you're not manipulatable anymore, and then of course you are not a good slave anymore, and when you're not a good slave anymore, the system will reject you, and then you will feel what that's like, and that's not very nice. So it doesn't matter where you are, if you're in Vienna or somewhere else, the outcome will be the same. As soon as you see, as soon as you know, you are basically rejected out of society. So as long as I'm in the cage, in the matrix, it doesn't really matter where I am. Da kriege ich doch Platz. Hibiscus said something that the algorithm erased, but I will answer it anyway because I can read it even though the other ones don't see it. We will go there eventually anyway, unless you haven't prepared. If you haven't prepared, then you can have the very bad luck to be sent back through the reincarnation trap. But if you have prepared, then you have maybe got the luck to stay in nirvana and not go through the reincarnation trap and back into the prison here. There is no faster. You are saying there is no faster, Hibiscus, because there is no time. Time is an illusion, so there is no faster or slower, because time is an illusion. It doesn't exist. Time is not linear. It is punctual. So the past, the present, and the future happen at the same time, which is also the reason why there are several timelines that you can be on. It's hard for me to write English, says Hibiscus. That's okay. That's okay. We have all the time in the world. So, a few days ago, Hibiscus says, I know I want to learn all that. Yeah, you can tell me what exactly you want to know. Gerhard followed the live creator. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Thank you for the follow, Gerhard. Hi, guys. Hello, hello. So, recently I was on an event. 2 days ago I was on an event, and I was actually a little bit shocked about the pricing. I ordered a Red Bull Summer Edition, and I had to pay €6.50, which includes €1 tip, which is crazy. €6.50. And then they were running around, promotion girls were running around on the event, handing out free drinks, but unfortunately the free drinks contained alcohol, so of course I rejected them. And I wondered, or let's say not wondered, I know why, but it is obvious again. The things that are bad for you, they give you for free, like the alcohol that they were handing out on this occasion. And the things that are good for you, you have to pay for. A lot. It's weird, no? The Hibiscus says the soul has no end. That's 100% true. Hibiscus says, what is your horoscope sign and moon sign? That's easy to answer. I am a Leo sun, Virgo moon, Virgo rising. And today I've seen a video of a woman who said the most intimidating rising sign is Virgo rising. And I found it funny because I think she's right. We are intimidating. Even when we are still in a stage where we don't know about ourselves and our own power, we're still intimidating to other people because they can't really read us. So the ducky is coming. Duckies are coming, hoping for food. He's basically saying, look, I'm all cute, I'm cute, give me food. Hibiscus says, I'm Pisces. Yeah, Pisces. You mean sun or Pisces sun? Then what is your rising? Rising Cancer. Ah, okay. Pisces sun and rising Cancer. Yeah, I'm not an expert on astrology, honestly, but I'm quite good at interpreting symbolism from other people's dreams and from tarot cards. Funnily, only for other people, not for myself. So this little birdie is a bit skeptical about my camera. He thinks that my camera will somehow hurt him. Hibiscus says, I love astrology, it works. Because all of these systems are just different languages and nothing else. Basically, as if you would speak English or German or Japanese or Chinese. It's the same with astrology and tarot and all of these systems. They all are just different languages to express the same things. So, for example, in fiction, when you write books or you write scripts for movies, then you will always work with the archetypes. You will work with archetypes like the hero and the villain and stuff. And all of that also comes in. And it always is the hero's journey. So when you go through the 21 major arcana in tarot, you always have the hero journey. From 0, the Fool, to the very last one, 21, the World. Because in life you go through these heroes' journeys several times, sometimes not just once. And so the reason why the 13 is the death card is because you go through an ego death in the hero's journey. So, aha, das ist interessant, dass mich das nicht nimmt. So it's very important to understand that this is not a literal death, this is an ego death. And those who haven't gone through that, those who haven't gone through an ego death yet and through the hero's journey, they will not understand the viewpoint of those who have gone through it. Hibiscus says in the natal chart you can see all. Yes, that is true. You can see a lot from that if you know about it, if you understand it. So. Somebody named Finanzpolizei joined. Ernst 41 joined. Juan joined. Hello, Juan. So tired. Ferdinand joined. Hello. Hibiscus asks, you don't want to come back to Earth again? I'm not here several times. I'm only here once. So if you have listened to the system of Dolores Cannon, then you know why. Because according to Dolores Cannon, there are 3 waves of star seeds, and the second wave is not accumulating karma and is therefore not up for the reincarnation. So I am definitely ending up elsewhere after this. Where in Vienna is that, somebody says? It's in the Stadtpark. This is in the 1st district at the corner of the 1st and 3rd. And Bashar? What do you mean, and Bashar? What What do you mean by Endbashar? Do you listen to him? Well, sometimes. Sometimes. But definitely there is a resonance with the second wave of Dolores Cannon. And what do you think of him? He's okay. I mean, as with all others, you take what resonates and leave the rest, right? But somebody who I always listen to and who I really, really like is Alexander Wagandt. This is a extremely, extremely smart guy. If I had money, I would go to his live meetings. If I had money. Hibiscus said, repeat name. Oh yeah, of course. I think I can even answer you here in the chat. Reply. Alexander Wagandt. So the problem for you is that you won't understand him, maybe because he speaks German, but on YouTube, if you listen to him on YouTube, you can always turn on your translation. I mean, the AI translation of YouTube is not great, but maybe you understand him then. He talks German. And he has 2 channels. He has Alexander's Tagesenergie, is one channel, where he talks about current events. And then he has a channel only for how to do magic, how to work with your own magical power. So he says only English. Well, Hibiscus, as I said, you can always turn on the AI translator, and then he will give you subtitles in your language, okay? So the AI subtitle creator, the caption creator of YouTube can do that already. So not every word will be right, but definitely you might understand something that he says. I hear you, he says. I hear you. Oh Mann, da wird man ja müde. Okay, we don't have much anymore. We have 39% battery, and we have already been here for an hour. Oh, and Hibiscus says I'm a woman, not a man. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You know, I never see any gendering here, so I just say anything. Oh my gosh, so many birds. Hi from Serbia. Ah, okay, from Serbia. Well then, hi back from Vienna, Austria to Serbia. I remember when there was a war in your country in the start of the 90s. I was still at school, and the girl who was coming from there, she came to our classroom, and the teachers told us that she is a refugee from the war between the war in ex-Yugoslavia. And she came to us, and she had to learn our language. She had to learn German. And then the poor girl, the teacher, made her very embarrassed in front of class, because the teacher said, "Look at her, she's coming from another country and learned better German than all of you." Flaki says servus aus Wien. Hi. But do not say servus, because servus is the Latin word for slave. So if you say servus to somebody, you call him a slave. It's not so good. Don't do that. I learned English by myself. Very good, Hibiscus. Then you did a good job doing that. And it will always benefit you if you learn languages. It benefits your brain, because your brain is using its plasticity to grow new neurons. And also it benefits your understanding of the world if you speak several languages, no? So, good thing to do that. Okay then, let's walk home. We are not far from home, so let's walk home.